Detective, thanks for coming on today. This weekend, there was an attack on NYPD officers. One died, one in critical condition, the two just doing their jobs. How's the force responding to this loss?
Well, first and foremost, I want to give my condolences to the families of these two young, brave officers. Jason Rivera was the epitome of what you wanted as a police officer in New York City. Child of Dominican immigrants, grew up in Inwood, about 4 miles from where he was killed. Look at his ID card picture. He's smiling. You never see that in ID card picture in NYPD. Everybody tries to look tough. This kid was a good kid. He was trying to make a difference in the city in which he grew up in. And you have these left-leaning liberal politicians, even the councilwoman, Kristen Richardson Jordan, who touts herself as a police abolitionist. They don't care about these kids. They pretend to care about cops, like Brian Sicknick, who died a couple of days after January 6th because it fits their agenda. Police are angry. We're fed up. They can't speak because of social media policies, and that's why I advocate for them, because this has got to stop.
Yeah. Again, we saw an attack on police officers in New York City and in Houston as well. So it's happening across the country. Of course, we are trending to see this increase in crime. Here's New York City Mayor Eric Adams, newly sworn into office. He's trying to get to the root cause of this criminal activity. He mentions illegal guns. Take a listen.
We have to stop the flow of guns. We are removing thousands of guns off our streets, and it appears as though for every gun we remove from the street, 5 are coming in. That is unacceptable.
So he mentions that he also plans to roll out a modified version of a plainclothes anti-gun unit to help deal with crime. What do you make of the mayor's plan and his interpretation of why we're seeing this spike in crime?
Criminals have always had access to guns. They've always had, since the beginning of time, they've always had access to guns. That's nothing new. The problem is the hatred for police around this country have tied the hands of police. They cannot be proactive. They cannot be aggressive. And they can't get that's the only way they're going to get the guns off the streets. He can ask for all the help he wants from Washington, D.C. It's not going to help. What's going to help is untying the hands of your police and letting them be aggressive and proactive. The police do not want to go out there and hurt people. They want to go out there and save lives. We can't let the city burn. People are saying, oh, cops should just go on strike. We can't do it. That's not what we do. These people will make martyrs out of people like Mike Brown, who died fighting a police officer. They will make heroes out of George Floyd and build statues for him all over the country. But they will not honor our fallen officers. This young officer who happened to be Hispanic, AOC, you didn't see anything on her Twitter talking about rest in peace King, but every anniversary of Mike Brown's death, she'll talk about rest in peace King. All these AOC, all these the squad people, it's sickening, it's disgusting, and we're tired of it.
Yeah, we got a statement from the White House in regards to these officers being shot. The president issuing this saying, Jill and I are saddened to hear 2 NYPD officers were shot last night, one fatally. We're keeping them and their families in our prayers. Officers put on the badge and head into harm's way every day. We're grateful to them and their families for the extraordinary sacrifice. Are these words enough?
No, the country's burning. He is virtue signaling. That's what these politicians do. Politicians on both sides of the aisle, they virtue signal. When it's convenient, they pretend to care about police. When it's convenient, they pretend that they want crime to go down in their country. Now the country's burning, and now he's pretending, like the administration he worked for previously under Obama, pretending to care about the police because it behooves him. He doesn't care. They do not care about the police. They care about saving their legacy as president and vice president.
How much does bail reform policies or reducing cash bails play into this activity, illegal activity that we've seen?
The laws mean nothing if they're not enforced. You have non-carceral DAs like Alvin Bragg in New York City, who gave a laundry list of crimes that they're not going to prosecute, including resisting arrest. When you start making enemies of your police, you better start making friends with your criminals, because they're going to be the ones who are going to be running the cities. Okay, you have cops are outnumbered 10-1 in Chicago by gang members. It's disgusting. It has to stop. It has to stop.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time, having the honest conversation. Detective Angel Maysonet, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.